In addition to having different chart types in Excel, like column, line, bar, pie, and so on, certain subtypes of charts are also available to us. For example, if I click on the chart below the data over to the left here, maybe I'm not sure that's the best type of chart. Going to the Design tab in the ribbon, off to the right, Change Chart Type, you'll see this is a column chart, but it's called a clustered column. To the right here, we see another option called stacked column and another term called 100% stacked column. Now, if I go down and consider possibly using a bar chart, we see the term clustered bar, stacked bar, 100% stacked bar. And on line charts, we see similar terminology. There's no such thing as a clustered line, but there's a basic line chart. We have a stacked line chart, 100% stacked line. Rarely will you see 100% stacked line, but do notice the terminology is the same here. When we go to area charts, you'll also see this too. A standard area chart, no specific identifier in front of it, but we have a stacked area chart and 100% stacked area. So we've got similar terminology applied to different kinds of charts. And as we work with some of the other charts available here in the list, for example, combo, we'll see different kinds of choices there. The most common chart type for most people in Excel is probably clustered column. And here in combo, we see it allied with a line chart and also line with different kinds of axes. Here's stacked area. So we're seeing these terms stacked, sometimes clustered, sometimes 100% clustered, different chart styles that transcend different kinds of charts as we work with them here. And the more you work with charting, the more you begin to explore when you create charts and consider changing them, some of these different subtypes that are available here. Column chart has lots of variations. We see some other variations out here. Notice 3D clustered column and so on. The default chart type in Excel is clustered column. And again, it's not always the best chart, but by exploring these subtypes, you get other ideas. I'll make one change here as an example, stacked column. That displays the data quite a bit differently than what we're seeing off to the left, and yet it has its uses. It's simpler, and you'll discover over time whether that's the chart type that you might be using from time to time. You will have the ability, and you will see in later courses how you could make one of these chart types be the default kind of chart. In other words, the chart type that appears automatically when you create a chart quickly. So lots of variations as we begin to look not only at chart types, but also subtypes within charts.